Hey everybody.
Hi everybody.
Welcome to Scott and Mary's Ping Pong Podcast. This is number 96.
Wow, it's a lot.
We've been walking. Now we're playing ping pong.
Our mid-exercise break.
We're ping pong.
But with ping pong.
Just talked to Sabrina. She was getting ready to go to bed because it's an hour later there than it is here, and it's a little late here now. It's late here now. It's like 8:30.
I don't know. Look, hold on. 8:22.
It's close.
You're very close.
Sears is going to be closing in 38 minutes.
Oh no, we have to get out before they start locking all the extraneous doors. And they make us force us to go out through the parking lot. Ah! Sorry. That was bad.
And because we took the car to Japanese Auto Center in Torrance, we don't have any of our tripods, so we had to just put the phone up against a stand.
So it's leaning up against a lucite price holder from one of the tabletops.
So if you're finding the angle slightly different, you're right.
Don't have a tripod today.
We had a little stand where you kind of talk to the kids or whoever on FaceTime. It kind of points up in your face, but you don't want it to point up when you're shooting the ping pong podcast because you'd be looking at the ceiling.
Get all too much ceiling. Not enough ping pong table.
Sabrina was ready to go to bed, but she said she had kind of a busy day. She had analytical inquiry, which is a programming class, and she went to her exercise, and she had her music practice, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And she said she got to bed kind of late last night, so she was excited to go to bed. So it's like 9:30 there. It's a reasonable time to go to bed, I guess. If you're
Especially
tired.
if your day starts early.
She's meeting with the professor about the piano proficiency exam tomorrow, and she's got chorus tomorrow. She didn't have opera today, but she's called Wednesday and Friday. She said the girls are much better than the boys. The boys were called today for the opera chorus. The girls weren't because the girls are too good.
Please call 7454.
The boys need work.
7454.
So we were putting her in to a conspiracy of sorts to get the people at her school to pick operas that have more parts, because the Magic Flute only has like 8 parts, and they've got like 50 kids. So even with double casting and an understudy, it's still less than half the kids have roles. So she's in a chorus this year, which there's nothing wrong with being in the chorus of Magic Flute, but when she's in Berlin, she actually has a part.
A named part.
Right. Even though it's part of a trio. But I think they've got...
But they're the muses in like all the scenes that save the day when people are...
Right, but they do triple cast there too, so I think she gets like a dress rehearsal and then she gets a performance. And I don't know how, I guess they're doing 4 shows, I think, but she's in the chorus for the Magic Flute in Denver versus the Magic Flute in Berlin this summer. But we were talking to her about bugging the higher-ups about when you pick an opera, please pick one with lots of parts. Last year they did Il Trittico, and the big part about that was that Gianni Schicchi and Il Tabarro both don't have that many parts. But Sora Angelica does, and it's all girls. So they need 20 girls. And so she got a named part and had a small enough role that she didn't have to split the role. So she got 3 or 4 shows in a decent-sized part. And they were like, yeah, well, that was an exception. It's like, well, keep making exceptions. Get everybody in the school to bug these people so they know they're going to get bugged if they don't. You're not going to, report them to the police or anything, but you're going to notice if there aren't roles. Oh, I'm supposed to dance, for instance. The music isn't very dancey, though. Doesn't mean I can't dance.
Seem to think that our dances have any coordination to what's actually playing on the music, which is completely false.
So we still got 2 extra tickets for Pee-wee's
Big Adventure.
Big Adventure at the Wiltern on Thursday, but I don't know that I'm going to have this up before Thursday, so we're hoping to have a good time with. We don't know who we're going with. She do Pee Wee's Big Adventure on Thursday.
We have extended some invitations to people who are otherwise occupied. So,
I haven't found any takers yet. So if you know anybody and you see this before it comes out, let us know. Maybe Ernie wants to stick around.
I just completely missed them. Ouch. I clicked in my shoulder. Oops, sorry. Get it before it goes underneath. Whee!
So she's meeting with the piano proficiency teacher tomorrow, and she's got a meeting with her private voice instructor tomorrow, and she's got chorus tomorrow. They've got a choral concert coming up on Monday, which we are not going to. We're going to New York. Basically, she's there for opera, not for choral music, and so unless there's a bunch of other stuff going on at the same time, or we're really bored, we're not really planning on traveling. Pants?
Pants.
1 pants point to no pants points, ladies and gentlemen. I'm winning 1-0. I talked to Jacob today, and he had his big presentation. He basically was running the whole hour and 15-minute class session in his thesis class about his thesis project, where he was presenting a couple of articles that are sort of the basis of the project. And he was really concerned because he had teased the professor last week, and the professor had kind of, I don't know if threaten's the right word, but teased him back that he was going to make this, the questions at his
Just wait
presentation.
and see till you're up there, yeah.
Until you're up there, and he said it wasn't a problem, it went fine. But he worked really hard on it. The professor said something about, it's going to be a lot of programming. He's like, yep. A lot of programs. Like, yep, I know. So he said that they might actually help to pay for other programmers to help him on the project. So it's nice. He's talking about doing a matching algorithm for NBA free agency. So we shall see how that turns out. He also has to run experiments. So I think the experiments have to be ready to go for next semester, or at the end of this semester, whereas the programming's got to be done kind of at the end of the next semester and the summer, and then he's got to write the paper about it. It's done at the end of the following semester. So it's a pretty rigorous program. But I think they like him. They gave him a job, and he's got a full tuition scholarship. So I think they like him. He said he was the first one to go as well. He said they didn't want to intimidate the other students by making his particularly miserable. They're there to learn, not to make you miserable. Good catch.
Which is amazing since I am not left-handed. And not particularly good at catching things in general. So catching something left-handed, barehanded. But I guess that's, baseball gloves go on your non-dominant hand, right? I guess that's not unusual.
Baseball gloves do go on.
Baseball gloves go on your non-dominant hand, because you're throwing with your dominant hand. So theoretically, if you're a baseball or softball player, you would catch with your left hand regularly. That'll show you how much softball I played. None.
So it takes a while for us to walk down here from the Nordstrom's end to the mall. But we usually have fun when we actually start playing ping pong. And recording the podcast is sort of a, as long as we're here, we might as well record it. We're going to talk anyways. We might say stuff that's different. We might not play quite as long.
We might talk about the things that we see in the mall that's different today, since usually it's the same thing day after day.
Yeah,
Today was rugby team. I couldn't quite tell if it was 2 rugby teams or 1 rugby team.
Well, they all have the same logo on.
But today I thought there was 2 different ones. I thought that one of them was sort of red and the other one was like green and yellow.
Oh.
Anyway, there was definitely rugby players.
It's not like little kid rugby players. It's like adult
This
rugby
was
players.
like college age or,
Bunch of guys all walking in the same direction with
all dressed
shorts
alike.
and jackets on and in really good shape. And they were African, so they kind of looked like they were from Africa. chicken arm.
Chicken arm?
Yeah. I had to hit one by going like this.
Wouldn't that be sort of T-Rex arm?
Well, there aren't that many T-Rexes around.
That's true. It's, chickens
Do
are
the
much
whole
more,
arm thing, mostly
much more common in
chickens.
today's world.
There's a sports analytics conference going on a couple of weeks in Boston that I tried to get Jacob to go to, but he
Well, that was
didn't quite get it together and chose not to go. But they got a ping pong tournament at the conference, and it's attended by lots of not only sports analytics people, but also lots of sports announcers and sports management professionals and stuff like that. And they're having a ping pong tournament, and so you'd say, well, why would you look at a sign-up form for a ping pong tournament you have no intention of going to? Well, I just wanted to see what a ping pong tournament form looked like. They basically had 4 categories for how good are you at ping pong. And the first one was like, no, I don't play ping pong, but I've heard of it. And the second was, I played a couple of times. The third is, I played some competitively, and the fourth is, I am a ping pong master. And they were also going to have like an Olympic champion, like playing in the tournament. It's kind of if you know,
If you think you can keep up with the Olympian pick category top level.
That the championship round was going to be against the Olympic guy.
Yeah. Definitely not picking that round.
But the question was, what level are we at? Are we at I would play a couple of times a year, or are we at I play competitively sometimes?
Well, we're definitely not category 1, which is I've heard of ping pong. And we're definitely not category 4, which is I want to play the Olympic guy. So it's a question of whether you would be at 2 or 3, close to the bottom or close to the top.
Yeah, but you can't say we only play a couple times a year. I mean, we play often.
Yeah, but I would not say we play
reasonably
competitively.
No, well, I mean, we keep hands points.
Yes, but if you asked me how I'm really supposed to serve, I would say I don't know.
Well, you could probably pick it up. Anyway, I did not have to fill out the form because I'm not going to the conference. But I did see a ping pong tournament form. Sorry. Even though it was a really good show.
Donut paddle. Whee!
Once again, it's kind of a soft song for the dancing. I don't know if this looks like dancing. It looks more like exercising, I bet. All the way around the ping pong table, ladies and gentlemen. We're kind of addicted to the World Cup DX30 table. Sorry, other tables.
It's got good sound. That one's busted. That one's too close to the pole.
Last one's fine.
Last one's fine.
This is kind of a nice table, whereas the one at the end is kind of an inexpensive table, even though it plays fine.
It plays fine, but this one's got a lot of room. And plays well. We talked to a lot of people today. You talked to Jacob and Sabrina. We talked to your cousin Erica.
Greg came by, didn't he, or was that yesterday?
No, that was today. Greg came by with the awning guy.
No, that was Pete.
Oh, Pete.
I think Greg came by to get a permit thing signed too. Greg Keenan, our construction manager.
I did not see Greg.
Yeah, he was only there for a minute.
Sorry.
You gotta work with me here. Not on my side, I don't have to pick it up. Talking to Judith Diamond about elder care. She and Mark apparently are divorced. In case anybody knows Judith Diamond. Mark used to work at Dodger Stadium, and that's how we met Judith. Who helped with Mary's parents when...
My mom.
Well, your mom, yeah. She needed elder care. She's very helpful. She still does that, so we're talking to her about my folks. We're thinking about maybe coming back from Australia. We want to make sure we got really good care for them.
Good one.
What?
Good one.
I missed the table.
I know you missed the table, but I was donut paddling it.
It's kind of easy listening music. I don't know how you dance to easy listening. It's like you've got to do a poetic ballet. And then when the music stops with the easy listening.
Wheel over here on the stool for the assembly of or disassembly of the pool table that's going on. ladies and gentlemen, we're playing ping pong. Come!
I can't play competitive ping pong. That's what she was saying, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she was saying. I can't fill out a form that says I'm bad at ping pong. She has a crick in her shoulder, ladies and gentlemen.
Hurts!
How does that make the crick in your shoulder feel? This is a little beat to this. Got some comments from people. I don't know today about watching the ping pong podcast. I think we talked to Erica. She said something about it to me. My cousin who lives in New York.
That was pretty bad.
Who else? Pete said something. Yeah, Pete asked me, our architect asked me, he was over at the house about ping pong. Where's the ping pong table?
Yes, that's why we don't have one.
Because we have to go to
Several
Sears.
people have brought up for sale ads of ping pong tables. We perfectly are capable of having a ping pong table in our house. We choose not to.
We choose to play here at Sears, downstairs, ladies and gentlemen. Del Amo Mall, Torrance, California.
Sears number at the time now is
We better get to try out all different kinds of equipment because they keep changing tables on us. Whereas at our house, it would just be one table for
once again,
until we
Sears number at the time now is
break it and
40
replace it or throw it away or something different.
All doors will be closing at 9 p.m. and your only exit available will be located on the corner of Public Food and Spray Shopping
Try to play
Convenience.
left
Will be
hand.
open tomorrow from 10 a.m. So will be closing at 9 p.m. And that's all you'll
Hurts my shoulder.
Remember, it's always important. Atención, miembros de Sears, la de 846
Ooh.
cerramos próximos 20
I'll be right
Está
back.
comprando con nosotros, le pedimos que
Oh, today we are sponsored by ShamWow. Downstairs in the kitchen department at Sears. Here's your kit.
Kitchen department.
Kitchen department. It was just lightweight and easy to carry because kitchen department is not near the table, and so anything that I bring from kitchen or bedding has to be easy to carry. I politely carry it back. So I don't want to pick up anything heavy. Like they have weighted blankets over there. I'm not going to bring over weighted blankets to sponsor our tabletop display. Too heavy. Or any of the pots and pans over there either. Donut paddle.
I think this is our final volley, ladies and gentlemen, because it sounds like they're trying to kick us out. Make sure to like, share, and comment. Let us know if you'd like to be on the Ping Pong Podcast. Only 4 more until episode number 100. The Ping Pong-tacular. Hope you've had a marvelous time. Good night.
Boom, boom. Time to put everything back to where we found it.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay!